Okay, so this is a rather simple video game that I just built using Claude Code, but I wasn't utilizing the desktop version of Claude Code. Instead, there is actually the web version of Claude Code that runs on the browser. And I'm not talking about this game, I'm talking about the tool itself. So this is the web version of Claude Code. This is the game that I just created that runs on the web. And what's beautiful about Claude Code on the web is that you don't have to install anything. You don't have to worry about some environments or maybe dependencies that usually needs to be clarified when you're using the desktop version of Claude Code. But here in the web version, in the browser version, everything is just a lot simpler. So all the files, the coding will be stored inside of a GitHub repository, something that you can get for free. And also, as an added bonus, you can actually continue your vibe coding adventure on your mobile phone. So this is the same chat on Claude Code and in the mobile app version of Claude. So yeah, you can continue your chat right here. So that means it is actually becoming a lot more portable compared to the desktop version. In Claude Code desktop, then you have to use your laptop or your computer to do the coding, but here if you're using Claude Code web, then it is accessible on both the web and of course the mobile app version of Claude Code. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can set up your Claude Code account so it can be used on the web like this example. So first, you need to navigate to claude.ai, and then you might want to log into your account, and then in the sidebar go to code, and you'll see something that look like this, or most likely not if you're setting up this thing for the first time. So I actually have set up this connection, so I cannot do it again. However, I do have some screenshots that I stored when I'm creating or setting up my Claude Code web. So hopefully this could guide you as well. So this is the thing that you will see for the first time if you open the claude.ai/code page. And right here you can click continue on the web and then click get started. And then right here you can just click connect a different way, and you have to create your GitHub account. So first, you can navigate to github.com, and then you can create a free GitHub account using your email. So this is the place where Claude will store the files, the components, the coding for your project. So everything will be here, and this is just a standard platform for most developers. So yeah, just create a free account, and then after that, still on this page, you can click continue with GitHub, the second option. And okay, so you have to click authorize. This will connect Claude with a GitHub. Just click authorize, continue, and you'll see something that look like this. So you can start working, but when you click select repo, you won't see anything. Like there is no project. You cannot start building anything. You have to set up basically the folder, the place where the codes can be stored later. So here you need to click install the Claude GitHub app. So that's basically the connector for GitHub that is available inside of Claude. And if you don't have one, you can click this link and then just allow the app to be installed on Claude. Just click install and authorize. And you might want to enter your GitHub password again. Click confirm. Okay, so GitHub app is now being installed. Click finish connecting GitHub. And there you go. Now you'll see a list of repos, your projects on GitHub, and then you can click on any of them and you can start continuing working for that repo via Claude Code on the browser on the website. It's really nice. Now let me just minimize this thing so I can continue with the real thing. So right here, let's say I want to create a new project. I want to build something new and I don't want to use any of these. I want something that is fresh. Well, you might want to start creating the project manually on GitHub first, and you can come back later to Claude Code. So usually I would like to navigate to github.com, and I want to click this button that says create new, and then click new repository. Okay, let's say for this demo I want to create a simple Flappy Bird video game. Okay, so description optional, visibility it's private, and click create repository. Okay, just wait for it, and there you go. So we just created a repo or a project or a folder basically, and you can come back to Claude Code, and you might want to refresh the page if you don't see the list. Actually, I saw the list, so I'm going to click this. And now let's tell AI about the thing that it needs to do. I want you to generate a web-based Flappy Bird video game that looks 3D. Okay, so that's going to be my prompt. For the mode, I prefer to select auto mode, but you can also select accept edits or plan mode depending on your preferences. And for the model, I want to use Fable. It's so tempting, but my limit is very close, so let me just stick with Opus. Send the message and just wait for Claude to start building the project. So this will be stored directly inside of your GitHub repo, and the next time you want to do anything, then everything is inside of that folder. Now later I'll just skip forward to show you the final game, the final outcome. And also, okay, there is an error. Okay, that's not a big deal, hopefully. Yeah, it's still building something basically, but later I'll show you something that basically a limitation of the way if you're using Claude Code in the browser like this one. So I'll just skip forward and I'll show you the next thing that you can do. Well, the game has been created, and it also tells me the instruction on how to run it. But to run the game, you need an environment, and that is something that you can only do on the desktop version of Claude Code. So you cannot do it right here. It doesn't have the necessary components and environment to actually run the project, be it a website, a video game, or an app. It just cannot be done right here. So this is mostly used for, you know, start vibe coding, but you cannot do a preview. So one way that you can do if you want to preview the build yourself, you can actually deploy that to GitHub pages or Cloudflare pages. So this is one example that I just deployed to Cloudflare, and that's the same game from the GitHub repo. So this is the repo. If I refresh the page, it will be different. There you go. Now we got some files inside of the repo, and those files were created by Claude Code. Now let me just go back to Cloudflare. If I open the page, and yeah, this is 3D Flappy Bird. Let me try playing the game. This is the worst way to play the game. It is not meant to be seen from a first-person view. Yeah, but at least it is able to create the game that looks kinda 3D, and it's somewhat playable. So yeah, it just proves the concept that you can build something using the web version of Claude Code. There are some limitations, but there are also some upsides, like you can control it via your phone, which is really nice. You can always type code from your phone, and also it is being stored automatically inside of your GitHub repo, so you will never lose progress. And also, if you, let's say, God forbid, lose your device, at least the project is still there on your GitHub account. So that's basically how you can set up Claude Code to be used on the browser. And I hope you learned something from this video. And if you want to see some really cool things that you can do with AI, then you can subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you on my next video. Have a great day.